President Obama makes his first official stop in Texas at Texas A&M.
Exhilarating presidential visit to Texas. President Barack Obama ignited applause in a visit to College Station today.
On volunteering and community service, but not everybody was happy to see him there. Protesters also came out in full force.
It's not about the left or the right, it's about the bill of rights. Constitution is not wacky. Let's embrace it and enact it. Hands up, man! No more change! Hands up, man! No more change! Hands up, man! No more change! Hands up, man!
Yo, that's right. We the people, a combined, unified force, able to conquer all. It's war. We're out of limit now, enough is enough. You sitting on billions of dollars, but what about us? One government, one world motto, in God we trust, but what about us? I write my rap quotes on banknotes and bank statements that don't make sense. Around the time it's time for me to pay rent, my patience is running out, the truth is coming out. Abusive.
Today at A&M University, where Obama and Bush Sr. is supposed to make an appearance. We have a lot of Aggie students out here, and you'd be surprised. We got people from both sides of the party, even some students dissing Obama and Bush. So we're here. We got hundreds of news articles and Boy Scouts train with Homeland Security. We got over 500 DVDs and various backpacks around here, and we're just going to keep talking to students, handing out DVDs and handing out these articles. A lot of these kids aren't even familiar with AmeriCorps being under Homeland Security, so we're here to continue that education.
Yeah, and see, I think a lot of A&M students know that today isn't about politics and that it's about community service. But the problem is that most people who believe that aren't out here with the sign because they don't believe that today is about politics. So why would you stand in the sun with the sign, you know?
It's a great point. So what do you think about AmeriCorps City here?
I really have no opinion. I'm talking today about how today is not about politics.
Yeah, it's about helping others, which is great.
Yeah. That's a volunteer organization. Is that right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's a nonprofit group.
Yeah, I mean, there are all kinds of different ways. I'm not going to comment on specific, groups to work with, but community service is what this nation is about, and is a huge part of the tradition here at Aggie Land.
Great, sweet. Well, I got some DVDs for y'all here today.
Oh, sweet.
Free DVDs. All right, so we noticed your banner here today. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's pretty much welcoming Obama here, because a lot of people like being violent and saying they don't want him here and stuff like that. I just think it's an honor a president's coming to Texas A&M, Even if you're against him, you should still be proud of your school,
Yeah, that's true. So he's here today to talk about community service. What do you think about community service?
From what I know, it's like helping people do favors for free. Yeah. And I think that's a good thing.
What we're seeing also nationwide is that a lot of, I don't know about here, but a lot of universities and schools nationwide are requiring 50 hours of community service to graduate. What do you think about community service being mandatory?
Well, I don't think it should be forced, because if you're doing something good for people, it should be from your heart, Yeah. So it should be more like a choice, not mandatory.
Yeah, it's true, straight up. And also, there's some concerning information I'm not sure if you're aware of. I'll just let you know real quick. There's this corporation that's above AmeriCorps, Corporation for National and Community Service, and they've actually been integrated with Homeland Security since 9/11, and this is above AmeriCorps. And I'm not sure if you saw the New York Times article this year, but Homeland Security is actually training Boy Scouts right there to take on, like the first paragraph says, returning veterans. So what do you think about that?
Wait, Scouts train to fight terrorists some more?
Yeah, but if you look right here,
there's little kids.
Yeah, they're teenagers, and they're training with Homeland Security. They're Boy Scouts, and they're training with Homeland Security. And it says here, a disgruntled Iraq war veteran has already taken out 2 people. The responding officers, 8 teenage boys and girls, the youngest 14.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, so they're training. Boy Scouts are training with Homeland Security. And Homeland Security is above AmeriCorps' city here. Like, what do you think about that? Just your opinion. I mean, I know you're just finding out about it the first time, so.
Well, I mean, all I'm seeing right now is kids holding guns. That's not appropriate at all, Yeah. Like, I mean, you could support your country, just not like that.
Yeah. See, and that might be well-meaning, but this is just a training they're going on. They might not know any better, so.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so, I mean, we appreciate you expressing your First Amendment, and I got a DVD here for you, and thanks for taking the questions.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I just want to say we appreciate your service, all armed servicemen, we do appreciate. And I just want to inform you about a growing group that's forming nationwide. It's a lot of military, policemen, and anybody who swears an oath to the Constitution. It's basically an organization, just keep it to the foundations of this country and just reaffirming the oath to the Constitution. I just thought I'd really, I have to inform you this, give you this information, and let you know we appreciate your service.
Okay, I'll read into it. Like I said, I'll keep my mind open to anything, but
yeah,
I don't really know what you're trying to sell to me right now, so I'm just gonna keep it with a judgmental and skeptic mind. I'll read
basically, what's been concerning is that people are recording nationwide military checkpoints on the streets of America. It's on YouTube. You could just you might not know about it. Yeah,
resources from YouTube. So.
Well, it's videos from the streets of America with military at checkpoints, and the citizens will go up and say, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm just following orders. We're out here backing up the police." And a lot of military concern, and they formed this group just to confirm that they won't quarantine against American people. They won't do anything unlawful against American people, because a lot of military concern that their orders are starting to cross. Are you familiar with posse comitatus?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay, well, posse comitatus is what was put into the Constitution to keep military from policing the people. And under the Military Commissions Act, it actually just about eroded posse comitatus.
You're telling me that people in the military are starting to think that their orders are becoming unconstitutional orders?
Yes, and this group is just reaffirming that their oath is to the Constitution, and that they'll only follow orders from the Constitution.
I'm someone that completely trusts the system that we're in, and I trust the checks and balances. I believe that any orders given are orders that have been seen through both oppositions and everything like that. So I'm not gonna stand on one side or the other. If I join the military, I'm gonna obey the orders that I'm given, and I'm not gonna question anything.
But the oath you do swear to is the Constitution, though, correct?
Definitely.
And if you get orders that violate the Constitution?
I won't question. I don't believe that there have been orders given that violate the Constitution. Then again, I haven't researched any orders that have been given that might be.
Yeah, well, please do, because this information is really concerning, and it's not about any left or right or you know what I'm saying. It has nothing to do. It's just strictly on the Constitution. If you can remember that, just Google it when you get home, the Oath Keepers, and go to YouTube and type in military checkpoints on U.S.
I'm not gonna listen to anything that YouTube says, sir. There's nothing on YouTube that I'm gonna take as truth, or it's just not a reliable source.
So, I mean, you think like it's video fakery?
Well, I'm not saying it's video fakery. I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna go to more reliable resources to base my opinions off of anything. So.
Okay, well, just remember, American citizens and the Constitution are granted the power to be the press. And in this time now, when we have 5 major corporations controlling the press, it's a time where right now with the internet, grass media, free press is actually it's just birthing out of everywhere. And that's what YouTube is. It's a venue for people to just go out, record with the camcorders. And this is just what's being shown happening now across the country.
Yeah, sir, but as far as right now, me being in this uniform representing the Corps of Cadets, I am not going to oppose nor agree with anything that you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you aware that a lot of military and policemen are reaffirming their oath, because right now we're entering a dark time in American. I'm not sure if you're familiar. It doesn't sound like you know what's really going on, but like you should really research what's going on.
I'll definitely research anything that's going on. And as far as it directly affecting me, it might indirectly affect me, but right now it doesn't directly affect me. Okay, all I'm worried about is getting a diploma, getting through college, things like that.
Make service part of your life. Mr. Obama brought up the government's role in volunteer work. His administration faces constant criticism from Republicans, claiming the president's answer to everything is more government.
There's a lot that government can't and shouldn't do. And that's where active, engaged citizens come in. That's the purpose of service in this nation.
The Boy Scouts of America have now contracted with the Department of Homeland Security and are now training more than 20,000 Boy Scouts in anti-terror urban warfare mount training.
Good evening, everyone. Homeland Security is enlisting some unlikely new recruits to fight terrorism and help with other emergencies. The Girl Scouts.
Another branch of Homeland Security, the Corporation for National and Community Service, is setting up literally hundreds of other private uniformed youth groups. The White House has introduced legislation to establish forced national service for all Americans between the ages of 16 and 64.
The Corporation for National and Community Service. So Homeland Security is above AmeriCorps through the corporation, and Homeland Security is printing Boy Scouts, New York Times, New York Times, Homeland Security is training Boy Scouts to take on Iraq's veterans. Right here, I got hundreds of articles. I can give you the New York Times article. Homeland Security trains Boy Scouts to take on returning veterans. That's right, New York Times, you can have this article. I got hundreds right here. I got the proof. Homeland Security is above AmeriCorps through the Corporation for National and Community Service. And Homeland Security is saying returning veterans are potential terrorists. Homeland Security is saying left-wings are terrorists. They said hackers and animal rights activists are potential terrorists.
Civilian military! No civilian military! No civilian military! No civilian military!
You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm. Who caught the harm? You bought the form. If you're a friend, there's no need for alarm.